Yo, it's game time, baby. Connex 5 finally got some audio bringing you this UT4 Pre-alpha duel tournament from the BYOC of Quakecon. This is going to be a entirely LAN duel tournament. I guess this isn't the first one that's happened, but certainly the first one I think in North America that hasn't taken place at Epic's actual office. We're going to follow Deflector here running around in the Nyte. First map. It's going to be a best of 3 format, fairly standard, so whoever can jump out in front of this one, of course, a little bit less pressure on him. See Nyte now chasing him down. This flat cannon we've seen be extremely... Thanks for pointing that out for me. No more browser for you. I'm just saying, flat cannon being favored very heavily in this game right now. Flak, along with rocket damage radius and shot combo radius, supposedly on the list of stuff that's going to be tweaked in upcoming builds. So perhaps as soon as next week we might be seeing something. But as it is, we all know this is a pre-alpha. It's very, very subject to change. And you might even recognize some of the old UT3 weapon models still hanging around. I do like this tactical camera, though. You can see the relative position of each other. Kind of playing some cat and mouse here. And we get to see a little bit more than them. They're trying to listen right now. I think Nyte has a general idea of where Deflector is. But this being a non-stock map, I'm honestly not sure how comfortable each of these players might be on it. It seems to be a very defensive map. From the games we've seen earlier, you can very easily run into a situation from back in the day if you ever played old like Tempest or any of these larger maps one-on-one. Two players would kind of back off to their corners, get themselves prepared to fight, get some ammo and some health vials and whatever they can grab. And then come back and take some shots at each other, and if they're not feeling comfortable with the full engagement, they'll back right off to their corners again and come back for round 2. It's a bit slow to start, but once somebody lands a couple shots, then they have to make that decision to really go all in. This may be it right here as we finally catch each other close quarters, and that flat comes out. Oh, Deflector backing up. That flat primary can be pretty much an instant kill in this game, although like I said, there's plenty of armor in this map to help mitigate a single shot like that. Definitely watched Blimpo use that to great effect earlier in the tournament. Map like this, though, it's mostly a mid-range map, but you can catch someone in these little tight areas, and all of a sudden, I think max flak right now does what, like 200 damage? It's pretty significant. Be interesting to see what these guys decide to use. And you can see they're both still pretty healthy right now. You got to figure on a big map like this, your opponent's going to have that health. Up close link battles here. Who's going to land the most ticks? He's going after him. Deflector's still got armor though, so this may just be a battle to the death here. All the way to 1 health. Deflector's going to come away with that one. Let's follow him now and see what he's at. He's at 32/2, so if he gets chased down, he could definitely go back down here. That's really only a couple of enforcer shots. More link coming out. And as you said, you see Nyte there deciding doesn't want to risk going down a frag, so he backs off to his corner, grabs that armor, is going to regroup a little bit and decide when to engage again. Turns that corner. There's a flat primary. Hits him with a little bit of another. He still needs one more shot if he wants to try to get a kill here, and there it goes. That link did a good amount of damage, but again, he had that armor, that vest pickup, and that's really what gave him the advantage there. He didn't have to run away. Oh, I don't know if he saw the timing on the 100 armor. Oh, there he goes, yeah. Picking up some vials, got that flak right down in that dangerous area of the map. There he goes, going for that vest. Oh, almost a perfectly timed flak ball, just barely missed it. That could have done huge damage, just slightly mistimed it. The Deflector kind of sneaking around underneath him. Both players pretty good on armor, as seems to be the case in this map. Not a very easy map to chase down your opponent, although perhaps if you know the map better, you can get the cutoff points a little bit easier. Deflector's backing off. Seems to be trying to bait him around a corner, maybe hit him with a combo. Oh, almost had him there. Actually, Nyte a little bit fortunate there. If he had gone backwards, that ball may have been comboable, and he may have gone down. Said he runs into it, takes damage from the ball, but that's obviously going to be a little bit less scary than taking those combos to the face, because right now those things are also rather deadly. And also, again, something that's still in the old drawing board and due for a nerf soon enough. Nice combo in there. Didn't get any damage, though. Fortunately, he did give up that armor to Deflector, so Deflector's looking pretty solid right now if he wants to try to tie this back up. I don't know if he realizes, though, that Nyte really isn't super stacked and maybe trying to be a little bit too defensive. Let's go follow him and see what he's seeing. Trying to catch some rockets, doesn't want to get into a head-to-head fight per se. Looks like he's favoring a lot more of the, like I said, the combos, trying to bait Nyte around the corner. There's a good situation for him right there. 2 big combos, including the amazing one. We'll see what the combo rating is at the end of the map and award him internets accordingly. But as it is, he just ties the game back up. So just past the halfway point, still a even game. Nyte over on the other side. And again, this map being so big, he's going to have a chance to pick up some weapons, get himself some armor, and really have a chance to run away here if he doesn't want to engage. Ooh, more combos coming out. He's got to be careful. That's how Deflector got him last time with 2 big combos. He needs to be cognizant of that. Nyte's going to circle around, continue to soak stuff up. Still hasn't picked up any armor yet. He's definitely going to need a vest or something if he wants to engage and stand toe-to-toe with him. Turns that corner, almost a huge flat primary. Instead takes a rocket. He's got to be careful now. One more hit from a rocket's going to take him down. Shield belt's not going to be up for another, like, what do we got, 25 seconds? So he won't be able to hang around there too long. The Deflector decides to engage. He's going to have a bit of an advantage, although he took some damage from that flak himself. Nyte wisely backs off, gets the advantage from those thigh pads. Now we're seeing 10 seconds until shield belt. Both players might be going after this belt. This could change the lead right there, down to 4 health. Is he going to try to challenge us? Maybe try to catch him off guard? Oh, he does. Not a bad idea there by Nyte. You see, he tried to make that as safe of a combo as possible, expose himself as little as possible. He figured, Deflector figured that he would be gone and just be running away from him. So not a bad gamble there. Tried to leave himself as exposed as little as possible. Just didn't quite time it right. Maybe needed to wait a little split second longer on that combo. Not a bad idea there. Almost worked out for him. And I'd rather see players take these risks in these one-on-ones and not so much, just play defensively and safe the whole time. Eventually, especially if you don't already have the lead, eventually you have to decide when to go all in on a bigger map like this. Ooh, rockets coming out. You saw him listening for those charges and timing his dodge accordingly. So Deflector there, missing the thigh pads here. Nyte's going to get a free run on it if he can figure out how to how to get the wall run up there. May just go around the long way. I don't know how much these guys have played this map. I know I actually haven't played this map at all. So it looks like there's some fairly unique movement options. Really tries to make use of the wall running. Oh, looks like that shield belt's going to go up. It's going to go to Deflector. Nyte with almost, again, just slightly off with this combo timing there. Ball placement was pretty good. You can get 1 or 2 of those to connect, kind of like the Deflector did in the last kill. He'll turn it right back around and put it in his favor again. Right now, Deflector just soaking up all the armor, playing very meticulously. He's keeping the armor advantage, although he hasn't been getting the vials. I mean, you see Nyte here with 144 over 120. It's going to be a fairly even health advantage overall. And, Deflector, he's controlling the armors, but at some point he's going to have to decide to make use of that and take advantage of that, because you can't go above 150 armor getting shield belts over and over. So he's denying them the resources, but he's not using them to score the points yet. Good job, though, by Nyte of soaking up the everything else that he can, be it the helmet or the health vials, whatever you can. You can't control the main power-ups. You still have a chance to keep yourself protected by running the rest of the map. Oh, almost a good situation right there for Nyte. Didn't hear him coming in, or he might have had a free flat primary at him, and that really could have taken him down quickly. Feels like what it's going to come down to at this point is either Deflector catching him with more combos, or Nyte perhaps with a flat primary. These seem to be these two guys' favored weapons, and this map favors both of those in varying situations, just depending on what section of the map you're in. You can make either of them work. Deflector trying to catch him with that prediction. You see him going the wrong way. We get to see through walls. They do not, obviously. Vesta's going to go to him, and that's going to be big. Unfortunately, the HUD not quite updating with that armor count, but if you look at the top left, that should be accurate, I believe.
9, 8, 7,
5 more seconds. We're going to go into sudden death overtime.
3, 2, 1.
As Deflector here, hopefully not crashing on us. And that's exactly what happened. Deflector teaming me in IRC, he actually crashed. Well, you definitely can't call this one way or the other here. Let's see. Well, I'm going to be honest. I hadn't actually had this situation happening before, so I have to decide, you know, what we're going to do here with a tie game in overtime where one player crashes. Let's get back to the hub. Alright, still waiting on everybody to get back into this hub. It's a shame we had a really, really close match going on there, and then, you know, unfortunately pre-alpha is pre-alpha. Is very much a true pre-alpha. So we're going to run into some of these snags. We've already seen a couple crashes and a couple strange things going on in the past. Sure, did he just rejoin the server, or is that not a real... Okay, looks like these guys have decided to play basically their sudden death overtime on this map. I mean, if that's what they want to do, you know, I'm all for it as long as both people agree to it. So we're going to do a one-on-one. First frag wins the map, or do they want to play the same one? Well, there you go, folks. Machete does improvise. This is going to be a sudden death match on Nicktest. This is going to be pretty intense, so I'm going to go ahead and get straight into the first. Oh, almost a... Well, there you go. Giant coming in from Nyte immediately. Wow. So there you have it. Map 1 going to Nyte. I guess we're going to head back.